Hello, everyone. My name is Sring Palden, ex-president of the Regional Tibetan Youth Congress, New York and New Jersey. I'm also one of the founding members of this tournament, the Dalai Lama Cup. It is my immense pleasure and honor to be introducing today's chief guest. It's open secret who the chief guest is today, because I know many of you are here just to see him and wish him how much he means to us as a Tibetan. But as a way to make it a part of official program, I would like to say a few words about today's chief guest. The chief guest is no other than our favorite friend of Tibet, Mr. Enes Kanter Freedom. So this loud applause from the public is to say you thank you on behalf of all the Tibetans around the world. Mr. Freedom is an American professional basketball player who has currently become one of the greatest human rights activists on earth. Born in Switzerland to a Turkish parents, he was raised in Turkey and moved to the United States as a teenager. He has played for 5 NBA teams since entering the league in 2011. Between 2008 and 2015, he has also represented the Turkish national team in international competitions. Mr. Freedom has all the wealth and comfort to live a very happy, successful, and peaceful life, but this man has decided to give up all his professional scope and comfort to fight for those who are deprived of freedom. Now he has turned his focus entirely to activism, speaking out against Beijing's alleged crimes in Tibet, Uyghur, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and southern Mongolia. I have become particularly interested in Mr. Freedom when this one-man crusade against China showed up to the Boston Celtics season opener against the New York Knicks in a custom-made sneakers with a message sure to provoke. And that message is Free Tibet. After the game, Mr. Freedom took to social media, lambasting Chinese President Xi Jinping as a brutal dictator for his unwillingness to grant freedom to Tibetan people. And since then, I have seen him constantly standing for Free Tibet and standing with us in full support. Thank you. Mr. Freedom is today the champion of freedom for those who are oppressed and voice of those who are deprived of human rights. As you clearly see it yourself, this man stands tall and stands out clear from the crowd with his charismatic figure and physical height. But his heart and determination to fight against the communist regime is even bigger and much taller than his physical height. His height stands out clear in the crowd and everybody can see him. But his determination and willingness to carry his fight against the communist regime is even taller. And the China from the other side of the world clearly sees him. Not his physical height, but they see his heart, his strategy, his activism, and they are all against this one man. And I know this guy will lead us. He will support us in pursuit of Tibetan freedom movement. And today, to recognize all his support and help, we would like Regional Tibetan Youth Congress in New York, New Jersey, including 5 other big communities in our region, to please present him a Champion of Freedom Award to this rightful Mr. Freedom. Please give him a big applause. This guy is now. Let me read the citation on this award. Mr. Enes Kanter, Enes Kanter Freedom, thank you for supporting Tibet, the Tibetan people, and the Tibetan struggle for human rights and the right to self-determination. You have inspired many and are the hope and the prayers of the marginalized and brutalized nation, presented by Regional Tibetan Youth Congress, New York and New Jersey, September 5, 2022. And the name of the award is Human Rights Champion Award. Thank you, Mr. Enes Kanter. Thank you so much for your support. And now I would like to request Mr. Freedom to give a short speech.
Okay, first of all, I'm honored to be here. I'm really excited. Whenever I heard about this event, I got so excited because I was gonna get to, watch lots of young athletes who came here to, compete, but same time stand for only one thing, and it's freedom. And I just want to give this message to all my Tibetan brothers and sisters around the world. Every Tibetan born an activist. Every Tibetan born a freedom fighter. Every Tibetan born a democracy fighter and human rights activist. So it's in their blood to just go out there and fight against every dictatorship out there in the world, So I'm very honored and humbled to just stand with you guys, and I consider myself a part of you guys because what I believe in, it doesn't matter what your background is, what your skin color, what your religion or culture. The most important thing in life is leave your differences on the table and trying to fight what we have in common, because we only have one world to live. We have to make this world better together, and that's the key word, together. And that is true. I did make a lot of sacrifices. If you look at my MBA career, if you look at millions of dollars, but now I look back and say I have no regrets, and it was worth it. And I just want to thank to all Tibetan communities, not just in New York, but around the world who are watching us right now, because I could just say this from my heart. Tibetans community around the world is definitely one of the most humble, one of the most warmest, and one of the most kind communities out there I've ever visited. So I'm definitely honored to consider myself a part of Tibetan. So, and my one last message to the Chinese dictatorship out there is very, very simple. Tibet belongs to Tibetans, and one day, when I say this, believe me when I say this, is we are going to have the same tournament in Tibet. So thank you guys for inviting me. I appreciate that. I'm honored to be here. Just please consider me as part of you, part of your family, one of your brothers, and whatever happens till the day I die, I am going to stand with you guys, and I am going to spread the beautiful message. I'm going to spread the beautiful message of His Holiness all around the world. And whenever I had a conversation with him on Zoom, he told me one thing. He told me how important the freedom is. And if every world leader, if every Western leader out there in the world follows the beautiful message of His Holiness, we will have no war in our time right now. So I hope all the world leaders, all the presidents or whoever that can listen to beautiful message of His Holiness, so all the conflicts around the world, all the wars around the world will come to an end. Again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Love y'all.
Now we have a couple of official photo session with the chief guest. So first, the president of all the 5 major organizations, we would like to have a picture together. Yeah. After this, the current executive board members of RTYC, please get ready. And also all the those who are in the organizing committees, please get ready. Right after the current board member, we will have one photo for all the executive committee members.
단다대 구직 수준의 여와 상마대 배로나 냠도 구와시도야 고급직 여 저거 배로나 균해지고 직책원데 야 부구도 주피쇼 부구도 주피쇼 여보 부구도 여보 주피쇼 센트럴 다다 대차소에 left side team this nyung than your studami 당가라 쇼로나 안냠도 구샹도네 베게갑 신부 제르시당기 정말 팀 제임스니 플레이어 정말 당가라 쇼아 아주 냠도 베게갑 신부 제르시당기 아주 타고로 슈니기 미마서 야 구샹나로나 베게갑 신부 제르당기 사마야 구샹나로나 베게갑 신부 제르 운수 슈기 제예 송 시시반된 두그 조웨데 도대삼배 노브남바 된주노제야제용외군 진례예르조예 도제감수대배 조근 잠재용 남그가와야대우바골라데 분조대생하다예 분조저가 솜계결라 대기존대사배야 주세예배윤다 도대조주예배잠내야외기구 시대벨라조 本中点这给在你我也，扎西我南碰的周围些，那就门北有来也有见，回去喽，回去喽，回去喽。어제 치나 군주주 된디시로나 아니 심배 참마실로 봐 되로나 찜을 남상 고주 그래 참마실로 봐 되로나 찜을 남상 고주 그래